Hey guys, welcome to Love Lies and Lace Fronts, where we do reactions, commentary, and reviews on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, I went live last night on Sunday. This is a replay of the live where we discussed the earlier live and some comments regarding strong mommy Chrissy. So let's just get into it, and I will see you at the end. Okay. I thought I had all of this fixed before I turned this on. I got all this stuff in front of me. Y'all, I had to clear my little working spot because your girl was filing taxes to the last minute. I got this. Okay. Where's my mic? Okay. I'm so proud of myself. I got this whole thing filed. I did the whole thing myself. Let me fix this. I don't like the way this one is hanging. Okay. Is it like this? Let me go to the one I feel comfortable with. Okay. Hi guys, how are you guys? Look, I can't even be in here long. I feel like I damn near had to sneak in here because I know I need to get back to my family. It is bedtime around here. Farrah has school in the morning, but y'all, did you guys watch Strong Mommy Chrissy? Did you guys see her? I was in the middle of trying to finalize my taxes, and I was like, girl, I knew this live was a little bit too good to be true, that a whammy wasn't going to come in. Because, look, we all get it. You guys have been in here. People come and say the most, they say whatever, right? Okay, Alley Cats, no problem, baby. I appreciate you coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My life in New York, how are you? Hi, Lisa Baker. Hi, Eric. So no one saw Chrissy's live. And it's quite possible because, right now, let's see. It's got 3,500 views, which is not typical for her. I mean, that's great views for a lot of us. But when you've got such a large audience, yeah. Maybe they were all filing their taxes like me. Okay, maybe that's what was going on. Um, let's see. Let me try and see if I can get to you guys all really quick. Ruby Shabazz, how are you? How's it going? Hey lady, notification gang. Latoy, how's it going, lady? Happy Sunday. Hi, Antoinette Rayford, buttons all day. Miss Brown, what's going on? FJ, how's it going? Um, the Erics, hello. Destiny 44, It Girl. Um, is it Latricia Freeman? How are you? Miss OKC, what's going on, lady? Love Noel, D Harold, Once Upon a Twin Mom Life. Lisa, again, hello, lady. Um, Kanisha B, what's going on, everyone? Let's see. Candy CTV, Capricorn 14, pineapples. Let's keep going. Sea Talk. I got a Cash App from someone today. I don't want to say who the name is because they may or may not want me to say their name, but thank you so much for doing that. I got it and that was very sweet. And I told my husband, I said, it's so funny. I literally had just sent someone the exact same amount in a Cash App because they were on my heart and I don't get to watch all of their lives as much as I would like to. And they were on my heart and I sent them a $10 Cash App and I was like, happy Sunday. And maybe an hour later, I got the exact same amount right back to me from someone who I guess maybe felt the same way. I don't know, but I was like, look at God on a set. Thank you. Like, that's just, it just happens like that. And sometimes it just doesn't hurt to go out and do something, right? So anyway, My Life in New York, how are you? Alley Cats is on the, going to be on the replay. And Naisha Nicole Harris. I'm sure I'm skipping people. Brown Sugar, what's going on? Anna's Antics, how are you, lady? I saw you looking all cute on Instagram in some outfit. I was like, okay, girl. Baby Doll 12, Lady B Ashley, Anisha, how are you? Lanice TV, what's going on? Okay, so Chrissy went live. Tam, did I see Tam? Tam Red, there you are. Brown Eyed Girl, yes. It's like as soon as I look away, I start seeing people that I've missed. So Gwen, Cheryl Waz, Deuce and DeMarcus's mom, D Harold, I don't know if I said hello to you or not, but hello. How's it going? So I think we're good. Anyone who I've missed, Baby Doll 12, how are you? If I missed you, blame it on the head and not my heart. Chanel D, I see you. I see you. Also honorable mention to T Lee and Kay Sharice. What's going on? Anisha, I see you right there. Okay. Really quick, guys. Ms. OKC, Chrissy went live and she was just doing kind of a nice live. I guess she said she had just taken a shower. She was chilling. Guys, hit the likes too, please. If you came in, and didn't get to hit that like button, go ahead and hit the likes for me, please. Love Noel, what's going on? I know you hit the like button. T Lee, I just gave you an honorable mention, boo. How are you? So everything was just kind of whatever, right? It was just moving right along. And, towards the end, here's someone who says that they would feel a type of way if their kid was dating. I think what the person asked initially was, have you met Rod's parents or Rod's mom or whatever? How does she feel? And she's like, oh, they love me. Like, we all love each other. It's like, it's awesome. Right. And Chrissy immediately, you could tell she had to have felt a way. I think it caught her off guard. I think that she is at a place in life where, she And look, you got to be comfortable in your own skin. So by no way, shape, and form, look, I've given my piece on her situation, but at the end of the day, no matter how much of an opinion I have on someone's situation, she's living her situation. So no matter what we all see, observe, and think, she's living it, right? So does it really matter what I say on a Sunday night? You know what I'm saying? And she seems to philosophically say that she is in a place where, yeah, I mean, she's okay with where she's at. She says she's very happy. So this should not bother her. So if you are in the bushes and this is bothering you, either find something else to watch, or it is what it is. At the end of the day, this is about somebody who was in her audience, who is, I'm assuming, subscribed, and said that they would feel a way if their kid was dating a woman who had 9 children. And this is a real, like, heavy conversation for like almost 10 o'clock at night. So it's not really a conversation about having like 9 kids. It's more so the person, would you say, is trolling, watching her chat. She knows what is going on. And to Chrissy's point, it's like, there's other channels out here that have lifestyles that might match up a little bit more to what you want to watch. And I have to say that is very true. But what Chrissy needs to also understand that is, if you truly accept and are okay with the way you're living, it should not bother you that someone says that someone with a large size family would be something that they would not be interested in their child bringing home. Like, that would not be the ideal girl. Now, that's not even what they said, but she said she would feel away, right? And we've talked about that many times over here on Love Lies and Lace Fronts. But if we're in the business of telling the truth, yeah, we got to tell. I mean, Chrissy may be lovely. Chrissy might make the best lasagna. Chrissy might bring a macaroni every time she goes to her. Well, I wouldn't say she does, because I would imagine the lady lives in Florida. I don't know where Rod's people are from. We know that he is from Florida, and that's where he came from. Just a second. Okay. So we don't know where she's from. She could live in I don't know. She could live in another part of Houston for all I know. I don't know. But we know this. At the end of the day, I think that kind of derailed her life a little bit, because Chrissy got mad. Chrissy basically was like, and if I wasn't in this bathroom, I would shove this headband up your motherfucking ass. I mean, she went there, okay? Chrissy hasn't lost it in a minute. And if you guys saw it, if you guys have not seen it, it's right around, let me give you the timestamp so you can partake in some of this. In Lisa, you saw it, right? So you can partake in some of this foolishness. And I mean, look, it happens to the best of us. You guys know it happens to me. Someone comes in, they say something, you get pissed off, and it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it happens, right? LaToy, I mean, that's just being honest, right? Now, if your son was 50 and he never got married, and look, but if he was 50, honestly, a man, look, that's a whole nother conversation, but a man can get married at 50, right? He can even get engaged to a beautiful woman at 56. But he's, like Portia, her man's got very deep pockets. But you know what I'm saying? Like, a man can get married at 50 and not ever have had been married and still have a bunch of kids. He could marry a 39-year-old and not miss a beat, right? And that woman, if she's lucky and she's easily able to get pregnant, she'd be good, right? Hi, Capricorn 14. But yeah, to Chrissy, yeah, she lost it. She literally lost it. I'm gonna play just a little bit of it. Guys, there was a time, I'm going to post it on my community board tomorrow so you guys can laugh. There was a time I was actually, you guys may have seen it. Um, the Cloud Chasers, had been live running their mouths, right? And it was so funny. And the next day, I think the video is called She Gets It From Her Mama. And I was playing a video, and all of a sudden, in the middle of the video, you know how, like, when someone takes their video down, when you are watching it, or they take it private or whatever, and it just starts spinning and it goes away. It was so hilarious because I was showing their video. I was on a live just like this, and I was playing it, and they start to take it down because clearly they were watching. So I was like, "Oh, okay, hey girls, hey." I mean, shit's fair, right? Anyway, the funny thing is that I'd already recorded it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know what kind of tricks they do, but I just thought it would be fun to do a live reaction, right? And as I'm doing the live, they took it down. But I was like, "Hey, guys, girl, look, seriously? Like, who do you think you're messing with here? Like, of course." Like, don't play with me. So it was funny. It was hilarious. But I'll put it on my community board and I'll put the timestamp because it's worth a little TT. They can't say they don't watch. You react to my channel, right? So of course you're watching. So there's no reason why they would even say something lame like that, because I mean, what reactor doesn't go get their own tea? But yeah, we know there are some out here, but whatever. Anyway, it was just funny. So of course I've got my own recording of it. But let's just hear just really quick. Hold on. So she's wearing like this little she's wearing like I've got one. You can't see it. Okay. Hold on. Oops, hold on, one more time. See, this is number one. This is what I'm going to say. This is what you get, and this is anybody, not just Chrissy. This is what you get for sitting, having, and maybe she had a plan for her life. I don't know. But sometimes, my experience, I don't have 100,000 subscribers, but this is my experience. Yeah, I don't read everything on the screen. I got out of that habit a long time ago. Sometimes people will catch me and I'm just reading away. I'm just reading away. And I read something and I'm like, why did you read that? Okay.
Hey girl, did you like it? What were your thoughts? Well, his mom was good because I wouldn't be happy with my son or daughter being with someone with 1,000 kids. Their dad wouldn't like it either. Anywho, good luck to hope it truly works out. You know what? But thank goodness that when people grow older, they make their own decisions. Your kids are probably gonna do something when they get older that you may not agree with. You can either love them through that, or you can disown them. It just depends. You know what I'm saying? You can do what you want to do. But I think at our ages, we're in our 30s.
That throat got dry real quick. She was like, like she was, I think it was like, she wasn't ready for that. She wasn't ready for it, okay? She was not ready for it, okay? I Of course you got to be embarrassed. I mean, basically, and she said 1,000 kids. Like, she basically put 100 kids on top of every kid she's got out of her womb, okay? Um she I guess one kid does feel like 100 sometimes, but She gave her 1,000 kids. And she said, if my son or daughter was dealing with 1,000 kids, I would feel away. Like, but it gets better. Hold on. Okay.
Not everybody was raised to be a son of a bitch like you. There's always a few of them. There's at least one in every life. But not everybody's raised to act like, I want to say some things, but I don't want to say
Homegirl was hot. Okay, she was mad.
You know what I'm saying? But had we been off this time frame,
she said, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Homegirl was hot. Just say it. Like, it was like a slow simmer. You know, when you put you have got your skillet on the stove and you probably had it just a little too high and you go ahead and put that good Kerrygold $4 a brick butter on there and it just immediately burns. Like, it was no melt to ready. It was just brown butter, right? She went quick to a burn. Okay, she was not happy. All right, let's finish this up.
This motherfucking headband has been off in your ass, bitch.
Wait, let's just.
And in every life, but not everybody's raised to act like I want to say some things, but I don't want to say some things because I'm trying to be professional. You know what I'm saying? But had we been off this live stream, this motherfucking headband has been off in your ass, bitch.
Okay.
That's for another time. No, but it's okay. Listen.
Okay, Tiffy baby, this is from Hobby Lobby. That's from Hobby Lobby, and this I've had. It's gold. So I had mine first, okay? And I can prove it. Not that I have to, but I'm sure I can provide receipts from Amazon. These lights are in my Amazon store. I don't know if Olivia went and bought them, if she's been trolling my Glam Room Essentials from Amazon, but she's got them in silver. So those lights that Olivia has for bedside tables, I have in gold. And the cool thing about them is that they do have USB thingies in them. And I do have the silver ones as bedside lamps in my bedroom, which we've had for like over a year. But girl, if you did order them through my Amazon store, thank you. And I appreciate that. So, but yeah, they're in my Amazon store and they've been there for a long time. So before she, yeah, I would never, we don't have the same taste, but obviously she might. I don't have her taste, put it that way. What am I missing, ladies? Sarah J, we are listening to a video real quick. I'm going to finish this up because it's only just a couple more minutes, but Strong Mommy Chrissy is cussing someone out real quick, so just hold on, okay? And then just hit the slide bar back. But you can see 9 kids and feeling away. That's what we're talking about right now, okay? Okay.
Every live, but
she's saying there's one in every live.
To act like I want to say some things, but I don't want to say some things because I'm trying to be professional. You know what I'm saying? But had we been off this live stream, this motherfucking headband had been off in your ass, bitch. Like, that's for another time. No, but it's okay. Listen, let me tell you guys something. If you are going to be judgmental of the fact that I have 9 children, this is definitely not the platform for you to be on. At this point, I've been on here for 10 years now. We all know my story because I've shared it with you guys. I have told you about me. You know who I am. I have not sugarcoated shit, and I've told you things that, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have to tell you. You know, because I told you. I could have gotten on here and never shared my story. You guys would have never known to have that.
Okay, so you could have never shared it, right? So, okay, let's just take a trip down potential lane. Okay, now, if you had never shared it, yeah, you would not be at 130,000. Maybe you could be at 1 million right now. I don't know. Would you be at a million having not shared the story of your journey to 9 children? I don't know. You would have had to be doing cartwheels, flips, hella makeup, something. But we will never know that, right? We won't ever know that. Now, if what we do know is this, had you not shared that story, you would have not shared that story and people wouldn't be all up in your business, but there's no real way to hide 9 kids, right? Um, so my point there is like, what's your point in saying, like, do we owe you some sort of deference? Hi, Cade. Do we owe you some sort of deference? Do we owe you some sort of extra respect because you decided to monetize your life, monetize your births, monetize the size of your family, and expect people to eat it as the norm? There's nothing abnormal about a large family. Make no mistake. There's nothing abnormal about it. Um, but normally, and we could check the Census Bureau, there is a average size family. So when someone has a larger than average size family, people are going to have something to say. And if you have larger than a average size family as a single mom by choice who has 6, 7 children dads, baby fathers, whatever you want to call it, people will have something to say and feel a way. And honestly, I'm not going to write Chrissy a script, but honestly, when the person said that, I would have been like, either ignored it or moved on. And it is one of those days that maybe she just caught her on the wrong day and she felt like she wanted to say what she wanted to say. And I get it, because I've had those days that I've said what I wanted to say, and it was what it was, and the fallout what it was, and I had to do what I had to do, right? Because sometimes I can be in that mood where it happens fast, right? Thankfully today is just not that day, right? And it is interesting when you see someone else have that day, because I know how quick it happens, right? That's why I can laugh about it, because I know how fast it happens. And it happens, people want to come through and shame you or whatever. But to that person's point, I would, if my daughter came home with a guy who had 9 kids scattered about, or 9 kids coming in the door with him, it better be her new job as a softball coach or something. Like, this better be like a softball team, volleyball team. This better be the new cheerleading squad. This better be something other than the guy she's dating with his family in tow, right? I'm sorry. That's how I feel as a mom. But if after a 10-year relationship and I'm just like, gosh, you know what? I misjudged you. You're such a nice person and I love your children and those are my grands and whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? Who knows what the future holds? But the initial reaction would be like, excuse me? Okay. So we'll go back just a little bit for all you coming in. Ty,
okay. Listen,
everyone coming in,
let me tell you guys something.
hit the like button.
Are going to be judgmental of the fact that I have children. This is definitely not the platform for you to be on. At this point, I've been on here for 10 years now. We all know my story because I've shared it with you guys. I have told you about me. You know who I am. I have not sugarcoated shit, and I've told you things.
And Eric's fam, no shade or anything. But 3 is definitely different from 9. And also, it just depends on when in life. You know what I mean? We're talking about lots of different variables, but specific to this situation. So I don't want in any way, shape, or form for people to feel a way. How I feel is how I feel, but it's not specific to any of you out there. We're just talking in general about a woman I've never met, don't know, probably will never speak to in life, and monetizes her life for YouTube as a soap opera that we are watching. And today something played out where she lost her shit, and we're just talking about it. So don't, I hope you don't feel away. Hey Toya, hey Lolly, hey, I think I said hi Amber, hi LO, how are you? Let's keep going because I gotta keep this short. Because I can't. We're definitely not doing 2 hours tonight, and that's just because, guys, I just finished filing my taxes. I'm so happy. Anyway, let me finish this up real quick, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more. But yeah, you guys don't feel away, because your girl's not talking individually about you review. Okay. We are talking about the Strong Mommy Chrissy show. Okay. Thank you, Lolly. Girl, hey. Okay, let's keep going.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to tell you. You know because I told you.
You know because you want that paycheck.
Here never shared my story. You guys would have never known to have that to try to throw at me. So it's okay. I don't mind it. But I don't know what that was, but I love his mother. His mother loves me. Yes, she accepts all of my children. And, hell, we don't all.
Look, whether she loves him or not, look, I think this lady probably met her on FaceTime. Look, her son has had a problematic past, allegedly, that we've seen documentation of. If that's all confirmed him, which look, my opinion, it's pretty legit. But let's just keep allegedly on it. This guy has a problem with his hands, and at the end of the day, his mom is probably happy that maybe he's in a relationship with someone where hands have not been an issue. Let's hope, okay? Allegedly. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe she's happy that he's in a situation where maybe she's not going to into any kind of negativity with someone who's been quite problematic for roughly a decade, allegedly, okay? So, of course she's happy. Of course she's happy that she doesn't have to handle this shit, right? Girl, miss me with that, okay?
But when we get a chance to come together, baby, we finna have a fucking party and it's gonna be a good time. Okay? So, take your comment, shove it far up your ass. Thank you. Come again. Only real peeps. Long hair, right? Congrats, thank you. We're grown. You know what? Listen. Just for that, I hope that person has kids and they do something very, 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 very much so against their beliefs, just so they can have a heart attack, okay? Because God.
Girl, are we not bitter? Let's be better and not bitter, Chrissy. Chrissy, if you're watching right now, Mama Cass, Rod, encourage your girl to be better and not bitter. If that comment bothered you so much, turn the damn camera off. Stop trying to showboat and be cute. Clearly you're mad, but you are also wishing a heart attack on someone. And yes, they were wrong the way they said it because they said you had 1,000 kids. But at the end of the day, I mean, damn, you don't have 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got 9 plus 1 of the other man. You guys got a family of 10. You're married to another man. He's got a problematic past. You guys got like the shits and the giggles for a relationship. I mean, what the fuck? And you're calling him your better half. What? And you're telling people about living in a luxury home with bad credit? Y'all, please, tomorrow we're going to talk about, I had to watch Ming. I'm not changing the subject yet, but I just wanted to say this out loud. Ming and Uriah's house tour. I watched the whole thing. I guess I must have zoned out because I was a little bored with it. But I watched it again from beginning to end. And when she's just about to show, I guess, the grand finale of they've got a nice large size bedroom with double doors that is reminiscent of like Scarface. Okay, like is anyone even doing double doors anymore in 2021 in new homes? I mean, that's like so 20 years ago. It's a nice home, no lie, and I'm not hating on it. But what I'm saying is this. Right before she goes in for the grand finale of the large bedroom that is not theirs, and showing all of the doors that lead to where, and the whole entire footprint, blueprint. If you're interested in the shits and the giggles, he starts talking about this wonderful couple who will fix your credit. And he was just amazed at the work that they could do. And I'm thinking to myself, was your credit that bad you could not get into a rental? And you're still talking about getting a home. Like, my God, what is going on here? Why are both of you, Chrissy and Uriah, I mean, what's your name, Ming, telling people to spend their extra coin when you should be doubling down in a modest spot? You could save a couple of bucks, get your credit paid off, and not be maxing, and buy a home. But you're going to spend top dollar on a home that does not belong to you, that is dated. I mean, as nice as the home was, the reason why the people are renting it is because they probably don't want to remodel it, knowing that maybe other houses in the neighborhood are going for more money. So they're going to earn a income off of it until they figure out what they want to do, rather than updating a house of that size and putting a new modern kitchen, which would give you what you want. Nobody, I mean, I was just like, okay, it's a nice house, but I wasn't seeing like modern kitchen. And that's just that on that. You know what I mean? Like, that's just it. And I'm not coming from a standpoint of I've got a modern kitchen. I've got one of those homes that is not with an updated kitchen. And I'm sure if the people would have updated the kitchen before we purchased this home, my house would have gone for a lot more money. But at the end of the day, I can get and do the kitchen that I want to do, right? But this is also not a rented house. But that's neither here nor there. But Chrissy is mad. Chrissy is clearly mad. If you did not watch this live, catch the last 10 minutes. Life of Destiny, how are you? How are you? It's outdated. It's outdated. That's why it's for rent. The people probably know it's in a hot area. It's probably in a nice area. So I'm not downing their houses. Let's make this clear. I'm not downing where they live. The areas are probably nice, but if the kitchens were done, and that's in both homes, okay? Chrissy's kitchen's a little better than Ming's in the sense of the update, but these homes are not updated. These homes do not have luxury finishings, and these homes are, I mean, they're nice size. They're good. There's nothing wrong with them. But what I'm saying is this, don't spend your money on luxury when you are having to fix your life, i.e. your credit, okay? It's a waste of money, okay? But back to wanting to make things look like different from what they really are. The fact is that you are a single mom living with a man who's got a problematic past. Both of these ladies, actually, Ming and Chrissy, which they've shared, yes, openly shared, which she said. You've monetized your life to make a coin, make a check, stay at home, be with your children. Like, don't make us bad guys for pointing out the obvious. And thank you, Life of Destiny, for the Cash App. I appreciate that super chat. Don't make us bad guys. Like, at the end of the day, I almost commend this person. I commend this person actually for stating the obvious, for being courageous enough. You could have said it a lot nicer. Say what you mean, but don't say it mean. But if you felt like giving your opinion that this would be a problem for you, hey, Chrissy, I like you, but honestly, you and me could go out for coffee, but if my son bought you home, I'd have a problem with it. I'm just being honest. There's nothing wrong with that. And Chrissy needs to eat that, because you know what? You have sons, you have good-looking sons, and you have 5 sons. Lady, okay? We're just going to be sitting back watching. Okay? We're just going to be sitting back watching. You have 5 sons. If one of your sons with good grades, yes ma'am, no ma'am, nice manners, you dress them nicely, you keep their hair cut, you've got them in middle class neighborhoods, you are making sure they're getting their grades, and they brought you home. They brought you, Chrissy, if you're watching right now, one of Kingston or any of their names. I'm not going to even shout out all the names. We all know the names. One of your children or one of you ladies out here who's like, Fran, you're being so harsh. It's Sunday night. My God. Brought you home. What would you say? What would you do? Okay. Think about that tonight. Okay. Let's just finish listening to the rest of this and then we can all go to bed. Okay. Or have that second drink, or drink that tea or that coffee or whatever you do. Jump on your sausage, whatever it is you're going to do. Any of the guys out there, jump in those boxes. It's Sunday night, guys. Let's do this. Okay.
Like, just act like it's just. You know what I'm saying? The world is a very vast place. You gotta be careful when you throw the stones out because you never know what could be happening in your own household with your own kids and your own children. You better watch yourself, okay? All right? You never know.
Somebody was pissed.
Real conservative Nazis.
I couldn't hear if she said Nancy's or Nazis. Like, I don't know. Girl, tone it down just a little. Like, I didn't know if, what do you think she said, guys? Well, let's not even type that other word in the chat because that's, I don't know what, yeah.
Right? You never know. Real conservative Nazis.
I don't know what she said.
I love when you film the kids' hair videos. I'm filming it.
Girl, they tried to change that subject real quick, but she wasn't ready for it yet.
I love you, and all your kids' hair is gonna always hate. My mouth is getting dry.
Girl, that throat's getting dry.
I'm about to get up in a second, but you know what? I'm not worried about it. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. That's all I can say. I can't explain. I can't try to make you beg anybody to understand or to get it or to want to. I don't want to prove it.
No, and this happens to the best of us. It's what I mean, like I said, it happens to me. They tried to change the subject. They tried to get on the hair. Oh, it's hair night. No, she wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. Yes, like this live, guys. Like this live. Okay. Come on, let's do it.
There's a lot of different lifestyles you can follow on YouTube. Mine does not have to be one of them.
Okay.
So much,
yes. Franalicious. Hey, Flex.
Love it. Thank you. Why people click watch just to make rude comments, just nosy, and y'all love Chrissy? Please stop the bad. Yes, it gets old. I love it. To be honest, it's annoying, but I just look the level of peace that I'm at right now. You guys, it's just whatever.
Someone's in the comments talking about my uncle has 9 and my younger cousin has 11. Does anyone care? Do they have a YouTube channel? If they got a YouTube channel, let us know. M. Wooten. But really and truly, girl, nobody cares. No one cares. Chrissy don't care. Chrissy was trying to talk your ears off for an hour to make that moolah baby. Okay. Yeah, she was hurt. She's hurt. Yeah, she was upset. And that's understandable. Yes, it's very understandable. But at the end of the day, ma'am, you have monetized your life. You have flipped it for coin. And what you have to understand is that everybody does not have to agree with your lifestyle choice. And people don't have to reserve and respect and observe any manners that you think should be out here in the ether and cosmos, right? Because it's 2021 and people are going to say and feel how they want. And they don't care. Okay. They don't care. Right. Just like you don't care about 9 kids and however many baby dads, they don't care calling you out about it. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't think that the mommies that have a whole husband at the house and one daddy up under the roof still don't get comments about their lifestyle choice of having lots of kids? They do. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. You don't think people laugh at those Duggars? The big brother who is like a sexual deviant, allegedly, and who's on trial right now. He is a freaking weirdo and a menace to his family. You don't think that people talk about that? I just did. The family of 17, the mother who's had umpteen children and lost some, and she's probably had the equivalent of maybe 20 babies. You don't think that people give them the business, okay? That their son is a weirdo, maybe because of them. I don't know, right? And they did ask her why she hadn't posted on Starla Omega. Thank you, Anna, for reminding me. Okay, Risa says she doesn't laugh at the Duggars. She vomits at them, okay? Let's keep going, guys, because this is I can drag a video all the way out. Let's keep going. Whatever, okay?
Fix my bowl. It is what it is at this point.
She's like, let me be cute during this read.
Happiness by being worried about what everybody else thinks. If
absolutely
my happiness was based off of what the world thought, then I would be unhappy. I'd be a very unhappy, very depressed, very I would just live in a dark place. I would never be happy because
But we had to listen to her be mad because people were thinking Mr. Professional was a joke because we were like, Chrissy, you can't, in theory, get a high value man. This was over a year ago. Because what guy is going to be interested in you with 9 children? And we knew he was a Mr. Professional, but he was also married. Okay. Yes, a married man or a man who's got a problem with his hands. Okay. Look, this is just the deal. This is the way it is. Let's keep going. I'm sorry, guys. I keep interrupting.
whatever. But I can't do that. So children is a package deal. Children go where the mother goes. Wow, please. Okay, sorry guys. My cashier's trying to call me. But I'll call him right back. I had called him earlier, he didn't answer. So he's probably calling me back from when I called him. But I'll call him when I'm done with you guys in a few minutes. Can you guys see me now? Let me know. Hey Zoe, can you DM me about that? Is that Dogecoin? Can you DM me about that? I'm trying to get into it. Crazy because they're miserable and jealous. You're back. Okay, cool. Sorry. Cash will try to call me, and I gotta call him back, but I'll wait until I'm done with this. Stay humble, Chrissy. You know only God can judge you. Yes. Is there anything that you dislike about living in Houston? Do you plan on staying there for a while, or do you see yourself in another state? Actually, so far I'm extremely happy here to buy a house in Texas. Okay. Initially, like on my radar, like one day I'm gonna move to Houston. You know, that's just kind of how it worked out for me. So we kind of just ended up here. So I can't say for sure that I will never end up anywhere else, but I really would love to buy a house in Texas. Okay. That's something I would really love to do. So I plan on being here, but you never know what the cards may hold for your girl. She may end up, I may end up, I said she like it's not me. I may end up somewhere else. Listen. Hold on a second. I'm on a live stream. Who is it?
The kids interrupted several times, but not as bad as it used to.
Okay, that's a twin. My uncle has 9 and my younger cousin was 11. You look happy.
Listen to this. Why people act like you have to live in one place all your life? There's a whole big world out there. There's nothing wrong with experiencing different things and places and different sausages. No, I put in the sausage part. Rhonda Hammond from the Strong Mommy Chrissy chat. Ma'am, what's it called? It's called planting roots. What it's called is that's called wanderlust, okay? Wanderlust is typically something that people experience when they are young and unencumbered. And what I mean by unencumbered is no children, no spouse. They have friends, they go party. You are a mother of 9 that you have to tote around 8 children, one that lives in another state. And ma'am, you move with 9 children around and around and around and around all the time, and you see what happens, okay? Okay, I just got someone just sent me an email. I'm not going to say your name, but I did just get it, and thank you. Okay, I will read that. I saw the first line, but I will read this and get back to you in 24 hours at the most, but probably tomorrow morning. Okay, but thank you, and I think someone else sent me an email too, and I appreciate that. Just give me just a little bit, and I will definitely answer you back in the morning or sooner. Depending on what the bedtime situation is tonight. Gotta get dinner started, but we'll still be watching though. Have a beautiful night, Chrissy. Girl, Chrissy ain't looking at your comment. All about love. All about love. If you're in the bushes right now. I'm sorry, boo-boo, but she wasn't looking. Okay, let's finish this up. It's just about a minute left.
Thank you, Zoe. Yes, that's what I want.
Yeah, Chrissy wants to get up off this YouTube as fast as possible, guys. Can you not tell? I mean, honestly, if someone is burned out on YouTube, I would say it's Chrissy, And rightfully so. She's been doing it for a long time, and she's got to be hella busy. I don't think for a minute that Chrissy is not busy at home. She's got to be. And if you're not, there's something you're not doing. Because I'm hella busy and I got one kid. Okay. I got one kid and one husband. Okay. We are not poly over here and we don't have a bunch of kids. We got one kid, one husband, one dog. And everybody's busy. I can only imagine with 9 girl. She's got to be busy, right? And I'm not even trying to be funny saying that. It's just, it is what it is. You guys know this. So you got 3, 4, 5, whatever. You're busy. You should be, right? If you're doing it right, you're busy as hell.
Oh, hey, Cashy. People judge because they're unhappy with themselves. Cash will be out here pretty soon. We're going to get him in a couple of weeks. Look, I'm sliding out the chairs by the time I'm going to end this live stream. Hey! What's going on? I know somebody's gonna be like, why did you just say what's going on? It's still getting up because it's hard for me to get in this chair. And there's an adult out
It
there.
sounds like an amusement park.
Hold on, let me see what's going on.
What's going on is that there are kids absolutely screaming at the top of their lungs. Guys, you watch this for yourself. Of course, like with any Strong Mommy Chrissy live that goes bad, it's usually like the last 15 minutes. And just catch it, and of course it's the comments, guys. Yeah, she the minute that comment came through and she felt her blood pressure boiling, she probably should have just gone. Because the one thing, you can cuss someone out for lots of different reasons, but when it's your life that you are defending, and your lifestyle choice is not the norm, and I did not say abnormal, I said not the norm, which may be like 5, 6 kids or less, you can't expect everyone to shit what you eat, period. It just is what it is. People are watching because it's an oddity. You have 130 some thousand, not because you're the best vlogger on YouTube. You have 130 some thousand because you got 9 kids and questionable amount of baby daddies. It's a train wreck. Don't you know? People aren't just watching because you got 9 kids. That's available all day, every day. It's the amount of baby daddies. It's the dating. It's the POF. It's Starla Omega. It's everything. It's the wigs. It's the green hair. It's the blue hair. It was the going live for an hour early in the morning, crying with the big sunglasses on. That's what made you your money, baby. We're not seeing that anymore. Chrissy don't want to do that anymore. She wants to live the suburban life, but she doesn't want to make sandwiches and speed clean and do OOTDs. She doesn't want to do like the standard blueprint YouTube get some views stuff. I don't know that she wants to do any of it. And if she were honest with herself, she would admit that. And she would probably try to curtail her content accordingly. However, that's not my place. Girl, do what you want to do. I'm just watching. I'm just observing. Unlike Jasmine, who cannot articulate what her favorite YouTube channel is because she doesn't really watch very much, I watch a lot and I notice a lot. And what I see either are trends or trendsetters. So there's no tea, no shade. Sometimes you're going to follow a trend and sometimes you're going to set some, right? Sometimes you're going to be what the taste is, and sometimes you're going to create the taste. It's just up to you to figure out who you are and where you fit in that. You know what I'm saying? Are you someone who is influential? Are you someone who people consider a influencer? Do you find, do people buy what you're selling? But if you're no longer selling, if you're no longer showing up, you got to understand when you come to the table. Like, for instance, this weekend, we heard that Sheree Whitfield was in Africa at the same party as Portia's Wandering Eye fiance, Simon G. Okay. Clearly, Portia was not at the table, but the expression is if you're not at the table, you are probably what's for lunch. Okay. So Chrissy has not been at the table, and I'm sure she feels away. Somebody made her aware painfully that her lifestyle choice would not be the thing that would deter her own child from dating someone like her in the future. And maybe it just stung a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it would for any of us. You know what I'm saying? But what Chrissy has to think about, honestly, is that if any of your four boys bought you home, and not you home today at 30 with awareness and maybe some degree of uh, wokeness, okay, if there's such a word, but you at the start of your journey of 9 children, um, or you today at 9, like wherever you are in your journey, when would that woman be good enough for your son, any of your sons? And if the answer is I'm not really sure, I would say that would be like one of the realest answers, because you're having, it's an opportunity for her to have some introspection and retrospection about what she has done with her life. And at the end of the day, the legacy is you've got 9 beautiful kids, and that's really what she needs to be focused on. Honestly, to me, like one mom to another, one YouTuber to another, she got to get to a point where her skin's a little bit thicker. And I mean, look, it's easier said than done because I've flipped the fuck out. Let's just say in the last 30 days. But at the end of the day, when I think and I'm just like, you know what, girl, get a hold of yourself. What I did was I didn't go live as much for a period of time. I worked on getting myself, like, I checked out what I had going on around me. I made sure that, the people that I'm surrounding myself and who are surrounding me on this YouTube are legit. And because we know there's been a lot of bullshit going on, and at the end of the day, you got to just check yourself, like the expression says, check yourself before you wreck yourself. And Chrissy, you probably got a few more of those to do before you start to lose some credibility out here, because that's just not something that you want to do on a regular basis. It's just not a good look. It's not a good look. And you've moved all the way up into the suburbs. You're talking about luxury homes in your big poofy skirt and looking all suburban mom. And at the end of the day, you lose your shit because somebody has a comment about your lifestyle choice, which makes us all know that you're not necessarily happy with it. Because if you thought it was hunky dory, you wouldn't have lost your shit like that. Because you'd have been like, what's the problem? Like, it's cool with me. Like, we're good. Do you think you could tell Mom Duggar that anything is wrong with her having 17 kids? You see what I'm saying? The reason why you're so mad about it is because you know it's an oddity. You know that you have monetized your life. You know that you are obligated to do this for a paycheck. And they tear them up. Yes. Guys, this was fun. I hope I gave you guys something to think about tonight. We can talk about it again tomorrow. It's all good. And I thank you all so much for taking some time to listen to me kind of recap this very interesting and unexpected live. Chrissy, you've been bringing it the last 2 lives, girl. Bring it again. Obviously, Bay is not, he got kind of comfortable and he hasn't been supervising and making sure you keep your head on. But lady, well, the last one he couldn't because he was 2 sheets to the wind. And this time I think he was would you say he was watching a movie and watching the kids? Sound like he was watching a movie, period. We can stop at that because the kids were doing their own thing, and that was that on that. But you guys watch it and you let me know. But anyway, we will get caught up on that and many other things tomorrow, guys. You guys have a good night. Let me get back to my life and handle what I got to do over here. And if you have not filed your 2020 taxes yet, you have about 24 hours to get it done. So you guys have a good night, okay? And thank you all for coming. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, don't forget to do so. Hit that notification bell so anytime I go live, you will be notified as soon as I do so. Okay, guys, have a good night, and I will see you again. If you haven't hit the like button yet, do so. If you are in the bushes, thank you for watching, and you are not ruled out of that call to action. Go ahead and hit that like button, please. Get me to 100 likes so I can be like, okay, good. I got to 100. Let's see, I'm at 96. Can I get 4 more before I hit this button? Bye, Pineapples. Bye, Life of Destiny. Bye, Miss Lynn. Bye, Lolly. I hope you guys had fun. Bye, Mom of Twinsies. Keisha Payne, what's good? Hey, Kiki, what's going on? And we got to 100, guys. You guys have a good night. See you later.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch.
Whatever. There's different technicalities to the shit.
I'm that bitch.
I'm just saying, whatever negativity. Hold on. Hello.
Call me like 5 hours away.
Alright.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I'm that bitch.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.
Hey guys, don't forget to hit the about page and check out Bougie Gang merch. I didn't drop a link, so sorry about that, but there is a lot of merch in the store, so go check it out. Go to my about page and you'll see a hyperlink for Bougie Gang merch. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. Ooh, why Fashion Nova keep hitting me up though? Cause I'm that bitch. I'm that bitch. I'm just playing.